Something completely off the chain. Absolutely going to just do something I've never done before on this channel. No, not always just a custodian. I think about life in a different way sometimes, and I don't always share that side of me, but I just want to kind of do that today. So here we go. On my lunch break today, I went to a local restaurant, which I don't normally do. I normally carry my lunch to work and have stuff to eat there, but today I just kind of wanted to go out and eat lunch. And I'm kind of one of those guys, I think about things a little different. I see something and something, a strike a thought in my mind. And at this restaurant I went to today, I went to my local Wendy's, and as I walked up to the soda machine, it was one of these newer machines. They've been out for several years now, but it's those touchscreen soda machines. And if you ever been behind someone that uses one of these machines, sometimes you're like, how hard is it to decide what you want to drink? Well, I really didn't have that problem today. I was able to walk right up to the soda machine, but I seen something on there that caught my attention. And it was this right here. Hundreds of flavors to choose from. I thought, well, I love cherry vanilla Coke. So I know when I walk up this machine what I already want. But it made me think about something about life, and that was this right here. How many times in life have we had a hard time making the right choice? The choices are right there in front of us, but we have so many to pick from. Because if we pick the wrong choice, it could have a outcome or a consequence that we don't want to have to deal with, or what it might have an effect in the long term on our life. If we make the right choice, it could affect us in a positive way. But the thing about choices is this: with this machine, it made me think. There's so many things on there, it looks so close to the real thing. And everybody knows Coca-Cola is the real thing. But anyway, oh, that was nice. Anyway, the thing about it is this right here that I was thinking about. That if you're not very careful, there is now a sugar-free Coke, or Coke Zero. Coke Zero, what I'm trying to say. Coke Zero looks so much like the original Coke symbol that if you're not very careful, you can hit that Coke Zero button, or you now can get peach drink, or now you can get peach flavor in your drinks. All these different things that you can choose from on this machine. Well, life is a lot like that in the decisions and the choices that we have to make. Some things can look so good and so close to something that we think that might possibly be the right choice, but actually it's close enough to not being the right choice that it can really set us behind. It can really cause us to have some problems, and it can affect our lives in a lot of different ways. So what am I trying to say? Making choices is something that is not easy to do. Making choices are sometimes we're going to make the right ones and we're going to make the wrong ones. But what I have learned for myself in making choices is this, is that if I step back and I think about the choices I make, okay, how is this going to affect my future? How is this going to benefit my life? How is it going to benefit other people? Is it going to be something that if I make this choice, that the outcome's not going to be good? Because have you ever heard anybody say, you may have said this for yourself, I really shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do it anyway? Well, if you do it anyway and you know it's a bad choice, you're asking for trouble. And sometimes you make a choice, you say, I hope this is the right choice. Well, at least you're making a conscious thing that you've probably thought the thing out of what the benefits of it could be. Now, I'm not talking about something that you really want really bad. and you justify that fact that, hey, I want this so bad, it's got to be the right choice. It just looks too good. Well, even if it looks really good in the choice, think about the choice that I'm fixed to make. What is it going to do in the long run in an outcome? Is this a choice that's going to be good for me in a year, 5 years, 10 years? Or is this a choice that's not going to be good for me in a year, in 5 years? Well, you say, well, what if I make the wrong choice? The thing about some choices that you make, they are ways that you can correct some things in some bad choices. But there are some choices in life that we make that they will affect us for the rest of our lives. So, the best thing for me that I have learned in my years on this earth, and I have learned this the hard way, because when I was a young man, I would just make choices and not think about the things that I was making choices about. I made choices out of reaction. I made choices out of feelings, not made choices out of logic and how the long-term effect could be. So, the next time you get a soda out of one of those touchscreen soda machines, it might make you think about some choices in life, not just in a drink. Have a great day.